We have the finals of the sub league for our Masters division and for our Diamond division. Those are two different divisions. It's important to note. Okay, you need to know this. We're gonna go into picks and bans. I clicked the wrong ones. You guys saw nothing. There we go. And ignore the, the thing happening. So we've got the blue team and the red team. I don't know their I don't know their names. I don't know their names. We got Tricky, Hawks, Sneakin, Vapor, Fancy Killer versus Sav, Mercy, Blasphemous, Pauly, Stallone. There was some drama leading into this. I had to make an ultimate call to end up banning the team that beat the red team last weekend because they didn't follow my rules. And I really didn't have a lot of rules. But if you had 6 people in your team, it wasn't a sub. It was a 6th person that had to play regularly. The person wasn't playing regularly and wasn't used in the playoffs. So I ended up having to ban them out. I do feel a little bad for the guys that might not have understood what was going on, but it is what it is. So we have the actual finals for the Masters League happening right now. They just got into the game. We'll probably be on a little bit of delay. Remember, this sub league is brought to you by Corsair. Anytime you want to check out Corsair products, ! Corsair in chat. We'll give you the link. You can get my keyboard for 70 bucks right now. It's like $110 off. The new headsets are out, which everyone should own, to be honest. It just dumpsters the other headsets you can buy from anywhere. It's an audiophile headset, not a gaming headset. But yeah, ! Corsair in the chat. Oh, it's SR, sorry. cor.sr/weekend. We'll take you there too. But yeah, let's get into this. This is important. These are the finals. This is the last game. They're one of ones. One and done. No new god. I'm not allowing the new god, so that's good to know. But the prizing. Corsair is sponsoring the sub league. They're dropping $550 worth of prizing for each player of whoever wins this set. So each player is going to get a new headset, going to get a new keyboard, and they're going to get a new mouse. They're actually going to get a different mouse than I have. It's way more expensive. So $550 for each person in Corsair gear. And then each person is also going to get 8,000 gems. So essentially, if we're talking about the value, they're each winning $650 if they win. A lot of money being thrown into this. Shout outs Corsair. Shout out to everyone who's participated and helped. But these guys are really competing for something. From my understanding, this is like the best prizing there is for a non-SPL type league that there is. Potentially the best prizing that there ever will be if the rumors end up being true and there's no more SPL. Just throwing that out there too. Let's see what these guys got. Athena. Okay, red team's comp is filthy. Okay, wait. Talking about both team comps are kind of filthy. These are sweaty picks. This is what I want to see. We just saw Stallone on Raijin. He did have like 17 kills. Can he do it again? I don't know. Our bans right now are pretty solid. Loki ban targeted at Sneakin. Thor ban, Chernobog ban, Thoth ban, Agni ban, all pretty solid. Other side, Scylla ban targeted at Stallone. Oh, they targeted Pauly ban with the Susano, Janice ban at Stallone, Freya ban, and Circuit ban. I feel like that Circuit ban is weird, right? I feel like that Circuit ban is strange. Maybe Pauly's been playing it. Maybe they did their research because I don't really know how he would play Circuit into that comp. The Circuit would have gotten worked by a Ganesh. Wukong. It might have done decent in the Pele though. No, you can do predictions. This game hasn't happened yet. Yeah, you can do predictions. Even when the game's already happened, the rule is the people that played in the game can't participate. If they participate, you have to cancel it, time them out. Tell me, because I might potentially ban them if they knew already. If not, then it's fine. Time them out and then do it again. Naughty Low Hell, Sub League. The blue team versus the red team. I wish we had names. Next time. Oh no, we won't have names next time either because it's going to be individuals. Team names are awesome. Morgan Le Fay in the mid lane. On her pick for Red's team comp on paper, not looking at the players, is better. Significantly better. Blue's team comp is very ranked looking. Like it literally looks like a ranked team comp. Like a solid ranked team comp, but just a ranked team comp. Very safe picks overall out of blue. I feel like there isn't much of a team comp there though. And I don't think it's a bad team comp altogether, but I don't know if there's any, like they planned it out, talked about it, synergized. The Amma with the Athena ult on top of it's going to be crazy. They let Set through with an Athena. That's going to be crazy. Raijin is probably the best mid lane in the game. One of the best gods in the game right now. And Honor is probably the best ADC in the game. I really like Red's team comp. But we'll see. We're going to have to wait a minute to start this game. I want to go pee real quick. Stacked with idiots. Our team is stacked. Yeah, stacked with feeders, scrubs, noobs, free MMR, givers, takers, whatever. We've Oxby on the Wukong going up against Mercy on the Amaterasu. We have Sneakin on, this is Sneakin the Loki main, on the Pele versus Pauly on his main set. We have Vapor on the Morgan Le Fay in mid versus Stallone on the Raijin in mid. We have Fancy Killer on support versus, or on Ganesh support versus Sav on the Athena support. I think that's like a Sav main god too. I feel like I could be wrong. Then Tricky on Hachiman versus Blasphemous on Honor. If we're talking about matchups, I'm gonna say I don't know. I think Red's dual lane should win by a lot. I think the mid will be kind of stalemated. Are we paused right now? Like, bro, stop taking shits when the game starts. All right, just play the game. That was a different time. From a fan perspective, the teams change logos and names every season. The teams change rosters 3 to 4 times a year. The casters change all the time. Then the season has too many breaks. I think Smite's biggest issue is that they went to an in-house league. They're competitive, sorry, not Smite's biggest issue, but the SPL's biggest issue is they went to an in-house league for no reason. They did like a fake version of franchising for no reason. The person who used to run the social media team would say that they had to do it in-house or their sponsors, they wouldn't be able to keep their sponsors, which makes no sense at all. Like literally 0 sense. It sounds like whoever negotiated that the sponsorship deals kind of just shit the bed. So I don't know why they did that. I think games like Smite, where there just isn't, you know, millions and millions and millions of people playing, you stick to the just online, you know, weekend tournaments for like, you know, very low amounts, and then big LAN tournaments that you have to qualify for, like 3 a year, and you just have way more hype. I mean, very clearly the viewership for the SPL never went up. It always went down from the first time we had the league, you know, setting to the low to now. It's just forever gone down. But the LANs would still pull in crazy numbers. And I think if that's what they go to next year, if that's what they choose, and, you know, all the rumors aren't fake, we might be in a good place, not a bad place. It would also be a lot less scrimming for people and stuff. So people will be able to do it as like a hobby or a side job, and that wouldn't have to be their main job, and they can go get a real job and do both. Or like, you know, someone like me or like other streamers could play in the competitive side of things, which I think would be fun for me. I'm not saying I'd win, but, you know, I wouldn't need to scream all the time, so it'd be fun. It's not Evil Hell. This is the finals of the sub league. The motherfucking finals, boys. So duo lane's pretty. Wait, who died? I didn't even realize that. The Amma died? Hold on. We gotta. I hope this doesn't bug it out. What? Whoops. Wait, what? How? Like actually, how? He's got shield, death toll. What does Ox do to this guy? Oh, he dashed into the 1 there, and then he hits 3. That was such a bad time to dash, bro. You're trolling into a full wave. Good play from Ox. Really bad play from Mercy there for the first blood. We just did Elo Hell like 3 days ago. We'll probably do another one in the next few days. I think he dashed in to contest the creep wave, but I mean, dude already had it done. He should have known he was hitting level 3. That was just a big mistake. That was a super obvious no mistake. He should have never made that. Sneaking, rotating left, looking for a fight. Pauly already here. They're securing that shield buff. Having that timer and having that buff is important. Plus the golden XP is massive. A little in and out. A lot of these higher end games have played very slow with a lot on the line. So I would be surprised if we saw a crazy amount of fighting. As I say that, you know, there's a fight going on. But pure disengage. Nobody overcommitting. Nobody wants to lose. Thoughts on Kamazotsu being picked nonstop in the SPL? That happens all the time when the amount of damage that can go out is going out. In the SPL, being able to just front load your kit, having a god that can play against Oleron, which is a really big pick in the SPL, and not have issues, and really just be a safety type of pick that can poke and be annoying. It's how the SPL's always, you know, been. You don't need CC on a jungler when you're in an SPL setting because you have 5 teammates, right? You have 5 people that are on the same page, all hitting the same god, all doing their own stuff, you know, doing their own CCs and everything. So you don't need to rely on yourself that much. So having the damage is just as important as the CC at an SPL level. Which is why you're seeing it. It's also just a crazy amount of damage and a CC immune ult that does damage. Best Guardians right now are Athena and Geb, and they both should be played at low levels and high levels. They're easy to play. They're good. Looks like Blue managed to secure the shield buff. That's big for them because they lost the other one. 1-0 off the first blood in the solo lane. Seems like he's stalemating. He's definitely behind here. I think he's a full level behind. Yeah, he's gonna get this wave and he'll be about a full level behind. He should be okay as long as he can maintain this, or they can get a gank. But ganking Wukong is gonna be hard. That is not gonna be easy. Is Surtur jungle to play? No. Not playing Surtur is the play. Ever. Best time to buy glyphs? Depends on the glyph, the god, but usually it's later. Usually it's, you know, after you finish your whole item, like all 6 items, or maybe your 5th item is finished. Very rarely do you upgrade glyphs. Like as a hunter, you're never upgrading XE early. It's always towards the end of the game. Jotun, sometimes you might want to do it 3rd or 4th if you're going Vigor. If you're on the cooldown one, that's late game usually too. Just depends. When you guys say ex pro player played a god, you realize it has no meaning. You're just speaking gibberish at that point, right? Like I played Kumba jungle in the SPL and won with it. So if you think that means you should start playing it, that's not how that works. Nice disengage from Sneakin'. That was a ton of damage. This might be bad for Fancy Killer. Nice disengage from him too. The fact that he saved his ult that long, that was really good. That was a ton of damage. Very good contest from red team. Unfortunately, they didn't get a kill. But blue did use pretty much all of their kit to get out the way they needed to. Yeah, I mean, just because a god has a decent game or whatever at SPL level does not mean you want to take it into ranked. It's usually the opposite. Surtur got a very slight buff, but sadly it's not a relevant buff. In the jungle, it's definitely not a relevant buff. I can see you having fun on Surtur W keying bad players though. And I've done it. That's about the only way time it's fun or any use. Look at this, 1-0 at 6.5 minutes. Boys are taking a. This is a problem I have with Smite. And like everything, like I talk about the SPL being really boring early game. It's the same as this. And it's because there's nothing that you have to fight over. There's no objectives. Like why the beacon here doesn't spawn earlier makes no sense to me. Sneaking on set here, set instantly ults. Or is that just his 3? That wasn't set ult isn't up. That was just set 3. Sneaky being leaped on. Tricky trying to peel. Sneaking attempts the juke on the honor ult, doesn't get it. Paulie in now. Haji disengaging with his ult. Fancy Killer just doing what he can. You have Stallone dashing in the back onto Vapor. Looks like he missed a lot of his damage there. The ult comes out from Stallone. He pulls him back in. It's nowhere near enough damage. Vapor looks for the turn. Did he beats? We did. We got beads out of the mid laner. So that was actually a good play from Stallone. 1-1 now. Blue is on the board. Red's on the board there off of that team fight. It was a little sloppy. Weird engage from the Pele. I think he's just trying to look to get something happen. But like I said, there's nothing you need to fight over. And invading is worth so little. Because of the way they set up anti-invading, it's crazy. Oh, he gets picked. No beads, no way out. Ult's not enough. Red team gets another kill off of that. That should have never happened. They never should have got that kill. That's wild. That was just a misplay. Mercy seems to be reestablishing himself in this lane too. He is still 2 levels down. Oh my gosh, he's so far behind. Whew. Goodness great. Yeah, Ox is huge. He's got a full level lead. The team has a crazy backline. They do. But honestly, blue team's backline is also very, very good. A good Ganesh ult can win a team fight. If that Wukong is ahead and he comes in and one-shots Stallone or somebody, that's going to win them the fight. Or if Pele does Pele things and manages to get a knockup combo that one-shots somebody, that can make a difference. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I think both team comps... I said red team comp on paper is better, but I'm not counting out blue team. Definitely not counting out blue team. I love that Paulie is pretty much on the shield buff on timer every time. Nobody's paying any attention to the soul lane. You should definitely add scorpions back as neutrals to fight. But like they have, these are basically scorpions, so that wouldn't even change anything. I feel like a big thing that they could do would be to make real objectives to fight over. Something that matters, you know, if like the buff was a little better from Beacon, have an earlier Beacon. I think that would be some value to the early game fights, or create value to fight over. Vapor's in, sneaking 1 HP, gets out again. He has ulted out every single team fight. And what's wild there is that was just a 2v3. That was Athena and Raijin damage. You say more reason to fight, but people aren't fighting over the shield buffs or the cooldown buffs as is. So is it really more of a reason to fight, or are you just throwing more farm on the map that people won't fight over? They'll just, you know, casually farm when they can. What up, Tankola? Thank you for the 3 months. Oh yeah, after this game, remind me, we got to give away Zydex PC. Remind me. The 3 slow from Athena is nuts. I told them that when we play tested. I was like, that changes up a lot for Athena's team fight because it's very easy to maintain targeting that person. Paulie with the Athena ult on top of him. Tricky looking to disengage. Sneaking goes back in? What? He didn't even get his ult off. That was really bad decision making from Sneaking to go back in there, knowing there's no world where Hachi dies because he can just ult out whenever he wants. We've seen some questionable play so far from Sneaking. I don't know if it's nerves or what, but he is now 0-2 on that Pele. And once a Pele falls behind, he definitely doesn't carry that same weight that a Pele with a lead does. Snowball doesn't happen in Smite because of the anti-snowball mechanics they have in the game. They would have to remove them for snowballing to become more common. Good pull from Stallone, but he continued to pull. He needed to mix his damage there. Meaning he needed to hit a pull and then a damage and then a pull and then a damage. I don't even know if that would have killed, to be honest. It might have had to been a damage, pull, damage to even have a chance. Sneaking walks into Paulie here. The set might become a problem. They do not have the anti-heal they need at all to deal with Set. In fact, the only person in the game with anti-heal right now is Set and Raijin on the enemy team. That's I mean, there is a lot of healing, I guess, in terms of team fight healing. You've got Pele, you've got Set, you've Ama, you've Wukong. Mercy with a weird rotation here. They're looking to die. Vapor with the ult. He's not gonna die. Good knockup from Fancy Killer there. Mercy's gonna live. That was a good rotation though, because they're just fighting over the beacon. So him being there first, really good for his team. Looks like they might be, yeah, they're going for gold. They call Mercy to come back. I think this is free. I have no idea why Blasphemous is doing mids though. Sneaking knows it. There's no way they can test this. Someone's gonna have to do some crazy steal here. I don't even think he's gonna have a chance. Yeah, that's. He tried to get it with an ult, but there was no world that was happening. He couldn't get in close enough. This is looking bad for blue team. Red team seems to have their shit unlocked. Granted, it is only a 1500 gold lead. It's nothing wild yet. XP in terms of levels, not over the top yet either. Game definitely not won. It just looks way in red team's favor. He's using Thanos ult to engage. Thanos ult. Ooh, Vapor with the Aegis. The pulls from Stallone. I think he's gonna live here. It's gonna be close though. Oh, he got him. Good play from Stallone and Sav there. Thanatos ult as an engage early is fine. Late game, you're usually using it as an execute. You'll pretty much once you're not playing idiots in the late game, if you Thanatos ult in, you're gonna insta die. Especially if you're not taking someone out. Early game, like, you know, your first couple ults into level 10-ish, level 12-ish, you can definitely use the ult to engage and use it like a Thor ult. Ooh, Paulie dashed. I haven't paid too much attention to the vision, but it looks like everyone has really good vision right now. Red has no vision on the right side of the map, but really good on the left side of the map. And the blue has some vision over here and then heavy vision throughout this pyro side of the map. Oh, this might be a catch on Ganesh. Paulie ults, the set ults in. There's the ult from Fancy Killer. Remember that 3 is out. Fancy's trying to make him walk through. Sneaking has to ult out again. 14 minutes in and he's only ulted out. Ooh, man, this is rough. The blue team is struggling. They haven't been solidly, like, have a solid grouping yet. That's 3, 4, or 5. And if they don't do that soon, they're gonna just be behind going into defending fires. It's gonna be hard to defend. At least Tricky didn't lose his purple. XP difference is not significant yet. 4K, 3K gold. What's damage? Yeah, look at this. Pele and Morgan Le Fay are so low. The Raijin has more damage than both of them combined, pretty much. Right, Morgan Le Fay barely ahead of the supports. There hasn't been a lot of fighting, but that is really bad. Really, really bad. I think a good portion of that is coming from the build. He rushed into percent pen. I'm not really sure what the point of that was. Whereas the Raijin going damage, going anti-heal, going a tank item so he can't be dove, playing way more for the team. Blue does get pyro there. That's huge for them to secure. Taking that away from red is big at that stage in the game. Our game's faster now than they used to be? Like played faster? No. They're pretty much the exact same, to be honest. If you're referring to like the same as in the last couple of years, yeah, the game's the same. If you look back to season 2, 3, game definitely was played slower back then. But if you were talking about season 7, 8, 9, 10, looks pretty much the same pace. What's up, Tempo? Conscience, thank you for 11 months. What's this? You tell me. You're the one forking over the money. Remember, guys, tonight's the last night where gifted subs are 25% off. Extending your sub is 30% off. And first-time subbers are 30% off. It ends in October, and the fact that it's almost October is disgusting. Ooh. I was gonna say, maybe they catch set here. Look at the XP now. Paulie's level 16, Sneaky's level 13. 3 level lead gain. Actually, a 2 level lead gain in the last 3 minutes? 2 minutes? We need some farm for Sneaking. He needs to do something, man. I don't think he can one-shot anybody. He's never killing this Raijin. Not by himself. He's not killing this Raijin. Raijin's too far ahead with a tank item. Just no way. Spooky season, dude. I looked to buy those giant skeletons, and apparently they came out in July and sold out instantly. So I can't buy them. I really wanted to get them too, so badly. I remember when September was OP. They probably lost so much money off of it though. Good appeal there from Vapor. Mercy's a little low. He's ulting to disengage. That was a really bad ult from Mercy. This is the first 5-man grouping from blue team, and I like it. I like it a lot. Stallone's at 60%. Sav is at 50%. Blasphemous getting poked down. Paulie's afraid to go in. Mercy's re-engaged. He's TP'd back in now. So here's going to be the full engage. Good knock up to break up the fight from Aux Bio. Saw very, very low. Fancy Killer's dying to Paulie. Paulie there has to Aegis. He's super low. Stallone's 1 HP. Blasphemous low in the back. Vapor gets a kill into Paulie. This is big. Sneakin' finally goes in. He does insta-die. But he's probably the most worthless person on their whole team. No offense to him. And blue team with the win. These fights are being won on the back of Aux being gigantic and just the controlled play out of the mid and ADC. To be honest. Fancy Killer's doing good too. Ooh, this is bad. This is really bad. They should be able to just drop this and play slow because of how big Aux is. There we go. They're good. Aux is gigantic. The Wukong's gonna win them this game. They should be. There's no reason they should be in this match right now, and they're winning the game because of Aux. Him getting that first blood might be, which is crazy because first blood should never win or lose you a game, but it might be the reason that they win this game. No offense. I mean, the Pele is so far behind that he is basically worthless. I mean, he went into that fight super late and just insta-died. The whole fight where Aux was playing up and winning it for them, he was just sitting back, getting the beacon time. Which is fine. I'm not going to throw him under the bus for that. That's fine. Oh my. Yo, Red Bull, thank you for the 5 gifted. It bugged. I got you. Give me a second. And reroll. There we go. Thank you, Red Bull. VIP. I got a VIP you. They're both level 17 too. That's wild. Is it OG X Red Bull? Wait, how did Red Bull spell his name? I need to know how to spell his name. Shit. Sneaking out of position. He's going to take a little bit of damage here. I'm hoping he can get out without ulting though. He definitely doesn't want to have to ult. Paulie with ult late. He does disengage with his ultimate. Paulie's going to fall. He has no actives. Big damage from Aux. Big damage from Vapor. Hachi's not even in this fight yet. So they just won this fight 4v5. Sneakin' going back in? Aux is going to get a kill here, but Sneakin' is going to die. They might be able to peel. They're peeling off Aux. Vapor's looking to re-engage. Big peel from Stallone, but now he's being turned on. This is huge. Aux is killing Stallone. Stallone does kill. Who was that? I don't know who he killed. Fancy Killer. Tricky gets killed in a Sav, and this is a fire. This is a disengage and a fire. It's a 3-man fire. No, they're gonna do pyro because I don't know why they're afraid of the honor, but they definitely could have done big fire. Oh, the late beads. Oh, that was disgusting. You just got clipped so hard, bro. Okay, gets him in the back because Wukong's OP. My goodness, the late beads on the knock up, so he gets knocked up and he gets 2-shot. That was filthy. That was filthy. VIP again? Who am I VIPing? Give me their actual name. Hold on, let me do this. That was filthy, dude. All right, oh, Red Bull with an X. Okay. And that's a V. All right, Red Bull should be VIP'd now. And Velocity, congratulate. Well, thank you for 5 gifted, but also sick. And you're both VIP'd. I don't know how many VIP slots we have left. Red is back, trying to take control around the Fire Giant. I am surprised Blue did not go for Fire. What up, goes it? They have the 5 gifted. If you do land on the gift ones, I'm going to send you a chest in game. I'm just going to need a list of your all's names, to be honest. I owe some people gifts for sure. I just don't know who. Blue, thank you for the 5 gifted. Goes and thank you for the 5 gifted. Woo. And now we stalemate. There's no gold up yet. It's up soon. No pyro because it was just done. Fire is not going to be pulled this early. Not on purpose. Everyone's trying to level 20. Get their farm. Get their items online. Aux is huge. They need to fight around Aux. Actually, Tricky is also huge. They need to fight around these two being big. They have big advantages right now. They should be fighting. They should go right for this gold. S5. What's up, Rando? They have the 42 months. Did it bug out on Boo? It did. Thank you, Rando. I rerolled Boo's. Okay, I rerolled Boo's and nothing's happening. There we go. Easy. You'll get 5 subs if I can convince your fiance to let you play with the homies tonight. You're still asking for permission? You're still asking for permission? Come on. You already got that shit locked down, bro. What are you doing? What up, Bria out there with the 5 gifted? Did it spin? Big team fight here. I don't know how Sav got out of that fight. Red looking to re-engage. Tricky in an awkward spot here. He posts up against Paulie. Paulie has to Aegis. Tricky's all by himself. The peel comes out from sneaking. He gets the trade kill. That's massive. Dude, Tricky turning there and half healthing him was the best thing they could have done. That was a perfect play. Now Sav is out of position after ulting back into the team fight. He's going to fall. The Raijin's just not doing the damage with that breastplate. Earlier, I thought it was going to be a good play because I figured they'd have enough damage, but he's just not doing enough in like big damage. He's probably top. Yeah, he's up here on damage, but it's not big damage. It's like trickle down damage across the whole team. And I don't know if it's going to. Fancy Killer might fall to Mercy. He does. Sneaking still in the fight. That was big for him to get a kill, by the way, because it gets him to 20 earlier. Way earlier. They might be giving this up. Bria, thank you for 5 gifted. Red Bull, thank you for 10 gifted. Vapor with the beads, the Aegis, no CC coming out. They're looking to re-engage on a Mercy. A little bit of poke, but not enough to kill. Not even close. Serrated finished over here. We got Paulie finishing the Magi's cloak. Doesn't have his starter yet. In fact, nobody other than supports have... Wait. Athena doesn't have his starter yet. That's really, really important for him to get online for his team before the next team fight. I don't know why. Oh, he's not 15. There he goes. He needs that online. Gold being pulled. Pyro being done by Red as well. A double objective switch is insane. It's going to give them the lead. Everyone's going to be hitting 20 soon. And you're going to have your starter finished on your support. Finally. Yama went crazy. Actually, he's not even crazy tank. I lied. He's really squishy. That is surprising. Stop in the back. Team trying to collapse. Definitely not going to make it there in time. So now the only thing up is fire. Game is dead even. Everyone's level 20 except for Raijin and the 2 supports. The Raijin will hit 20 when he gets out of base. Both supports are level 15, so they're all good on their items. The Athena still doesn't have his heroism yet. How much golden hand is he rocking? Like, what? Yeah, he needs farm. He needs farm bad. He has upgraded both actives, while the Ganesh is only upgraded 1. What up, Zodi? Thank you for the 5 gifted. He got banned. Time him out. 10 minutes, Zodi. Get the fuck out of here, buddy. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Red Bull, thank you for 5 more gifted. Imagine gifting me subs and then you just get 10 minutes out of here. I'm so sorry. It wasn't on purpose, dude. I didn't make the choice. Titan instantly being killed. Fire is being looked at by red team. I'm assuming this is a fight, but this is taking a long time to kill this Titan. Half of blue wants to contest fire, and Tricky's over here trying to solo the Titan by himself. Fire's at half HP. Tricky's at half HP. Red dropping the fire, looking for that fight. Definitely what they wanted here. Aux being chunked in the back. 20% HP, gets up in the air. Ganesh ult comes out. It doesn't do a lot. It is kind of separating the fight. Here's the dive to the back. Paulie's going to fall. Good pick on a Paulie. Mercy gets a double ult, but it doesn't kill anybody. Sneakin's still alive. Tricky's still alive. Aux still alive. The disengage off of the blink. Fancy Killer being dashed on by Amma, but there's no damage to follow it up. Vapor free casting over here on the left. I didn't even realize he was over here. Blue team with another calculated fight. Great, but are they going to turn it into anything? Because this will be the second time where they win a fight heavily and then just nothing comes of it. Red is back on the fire giant. Aux is here, but he doesn't have his ult, so he can't get caught out. Blasphemous is stun. Good blink from Aux to not get taunted. That was insane. Mercy's now out of position with no ult. This needs to be a kill. Tricky should have been here. Tricky's too late to this fight. As soon as he saw them going Aux, he needed to rotate faster. A little bit slow in the reaction. Bria got VIP. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Boom. He hit the burning blink, would have been so good. I don't know if he really cared about a burning blink. It was more of just not getting taunted. There wasn't the damage follow up there from the rest of the team. Oh, I didn't realize MLF has what? A warding chalice? Why doesn't this hover like show what these are? It's like super bugged visually. Josh, thank you for the 5 gift. No way. There's no world Josh should be VIP. Why is it double? This is bullshit. VIP is like 10% chance. I don't want to give him VIP, dude. I really don't want to give him VIP. I should have just banned him instead and pretended that's what it landed on. Fancy just got a little chunked off the fire giant from the Stallone Raijin Divine Ruin. Why'd that do so much damage? If anyone else hits VIP, I am putting it down to 1% chance. Too many VIPs. Pyro's back up. Gold's about to respawn. Actives are kind of iffy. There's some people have all their actives, some don't. Red with the insta burn on the Pyro. Stallone goes up into the air. Sav is at half. There's the shell. Sneaking has to ult out again. Tricky gets caught. Tricky's gonna disengage with his ult. This is a bad fight for Aux to be this deep in the back. He's just trying to disengage with his ultimate. Paulie's still here. Oh, he catches them both. Paulie just won them the game. Paulie just won them the game off of chance. Oh my gosh, to have the awareness to just try to find them like that and find them both into the double kill. That's crazy. O-Sealed, thank you for the 5 gifted. I didn't butcher your name. Red is on this fire giant. Blue is here trying to contest. Aux is in. Aux steals the fire and he kills the support. What is happening? Scratch that. I thought red team just won the game off of it. It's not enhanced, but that's huge. Aux is probably gonna die here. No shot. He just got out with a backdash. Oh my gosh, they're chasing him. They're wasting so much time. Oh, Aux my turn. Aux my turn. No, the ult came back up from Stallone because of his CDR off of the breastplate. Well, there goes Aux. He wasted a lot of time. I don't think it mattered because he did steal the fire. Blue team's still in the game. That was an insane play from Paulie though. He put his creep down right here over the wall. I don't think he even realized that's where they were still. Dashes in and gets a double kill instantly. That was crazy. Them both backing on top of each other was also a very bad play. Gold being looked at for red team. This should be free. There's no way blue gets here in time. Blue is very slow to everything. I don't know if it's lack of shot calling or what exactly could be causing it, but they're just very slow. When they are grouped ahead of time and not slow, their fights are good. Thank you for the 20 months. That sounds terrible. If you're playing Soul ADC over Zhong Kui ADC, I don't know if we can be friends, acquaintances. I don't even know if I can hate you. I think you have to pretend like you don't exist. Red playing like they have the fire giant right now. Blue looking to contest. Vapor's caught out. He walks right past the honor, doesn't even realize it. Stallone getting instant killed in the back by the Pele and by the mid laner, but the mid laner dies. Vapor's gone. Morgan Le Fay out of there. Aux up in the air. Everyone's very low. Saab being contested. Blasphemous is massive in this fight. I don't understand how his HP stayed that high that long. He's gonna die now. Paulie gets killed in the back. Tricky gets a kill. The fact that Blasphemous kept his HP that high was nuts. Oh my goodness. Sneaking kills Paulie. The back and forth here is wild. So Sneakin and Aux live out of this. No longer playing poorly anymore. Sneakin was big in that team fight, killing the mid Stallone. I thought having the honor that healthy that far into the fight was gonna be the win. I thought they were gonna win off of it. But then Aux Bio just clapped his cheeks. That was crazy. Hawkeye, thank you for the 5 gifted. Everyone gifting subs. I fucking love you guys. 2 wheels. It is spin twos. I don't think they're going to get anything here. This is another weird fight for blue where they technically won it, but got nothing off of it. Hawkeye's bugged. All right. And O's. This is Hawks. My boy hit the question mark, the emote only chat, and Oz. There we go. See what he lands on. No. Okay. The double emote only. Have fun. If you can't talk, it's easy stink. No offense. Full offense. You guys stink. Type if you're not a bozo. Red team has gotten so many objectives, but fire stolen from them. Aux is 5, 1, and 10. Everyone else on this team is negative. Okay, that's a lie. Mid is even, and ADC is 4 and 3, but it feels like everyone else is negative. He's 29k damage. Stallone now is actually pumping a little bit, but he's dying super fast. I think that breastplate still needs to go. I think it's not doing anything. 28k from him. Tricky's at 26,122. The Honor's at 26,106. That damage is insanely close. Morgan Le Fay's kind of struggling. She's online now too, so I don't know what she could possibly be struggling with. That last fighter positioning was bad. My Happy hitting 4k again? Yeah, I didn't think we'd hit it tonight since I didn't stream last night. It's super stressful when like there's cool shit going on with stream or with Smite or with Twitch, and yeah, like I just had to take I just couldn't stream last night. It just wasn't gonna work. I was in so much pain last night. It was not fun. I did watch the new Gran Turismo movie though, and it was so good. 100% worth watching. The Zydex PC I'm going to give away is going to be the PC. I'm going to build the computer and give it away. So if you don't have a keyboard, mouse, and monitor, then you would need a keyboard, mouse, and monitor. Which realistically, you can get everything for a pretty good price from Corsair if you needed to. What up, Curl Daddy? Thank you for the 16 months. Red wants to do this fire, but Sava's already taken half of his HP. They burn this though with Amma. Amma's just not there. They gotta swap the Amma out and have him at least get the passive up on the fire. Big fight coming out here. Aux is up in there. Sav 1 HP. He's gonna die to Sneakin. Stallone's gonna take out Sneakin. Aux is gonna trade the double kill from Aux. Tricky chasing out Pauly. Red is done. Red is out of this. You're gonna see a TP back in from this Amma, but I don't think it matters. If Blue doesn't freak out, they have this for free. There's the TP. They heard it. They know he's here. Repositioning from Vapor. Pauly's looking to re-engage. Vapor's gonna walk right into Pauly though. You don't leave the fire pit in that situation. Oh, double kill I think from the Ganesh, and both kills went to Aux. Maybe no, only one kill went to Aux. I think the Ganesh was the reason that actually got the last hits on both those. Well, Blue's still gonna get this. I don't know what, bro. What? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen from somebody in my life. There's no way he's afraid to walk back in here. It doesn't kill you, bro. He's just trying to jump it. He could have just killed this fire 30 minutes ago. They might as well wait for Sneakin now. Okay, they are waiting for him. Goodness great. I don't know if that was the plan originally. If that was the plan originally, that's fine. They're like, yo, we're going to wait for Sneakin. I'm going to go heal while you guys tank. That's fine. But I don't know if that's what he was doing. I think he was afraid to go back in. I think there's a chance that he was afraid to go back in and then was like, oh, wait. This all makes sense now. If they hadn't been waiting for Pele and he was afraid to go back in, oh my gosh, I would have cried. Ooh, Sneakin. What? Sneakin throwing. Sneakin just threw. So hard. What the fuck are you doing, bro? It's a Gold Fury. You just got enhanced fire. You win the game. Yeah, I said what Tricky did was the dumbest shit I've seen. That was the dumbest shit I ever saw. The game is over if you just group and take towers. Why do you care about Oni Fury? Enough to die for. Bro, he wasn't even close to landing his ult either. It wasn't like he missed. It wasn't in the same area code for that ult. Now his team has to wait 30 more seconds. If anyone else gets picked, they use an active. It's really bad here. Aux is in a weird spot. He's going to get poked out a lot, but he should be able to just free disengage. If I'm Blue, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Literally waited for him to spawn, for him to just run in and die. For no reason. For literally zero reason. Alright, he's up in 10. Are they going to reestablish? Now they don't have any of the waves pushed, and they have to deal with these enhanced waves. Where if he had just waited and even just stared at them at gold, they probably would have dropped it. At the very least, his team would have had all the waves pushed and just had advantage. Bro, he wasn't even getting a single kill there. Never a penta on the mind. Dude tried to go on an honor with the fucking Athena right there, not knowing where the rest of the team was, and then the Raijin was also there. That was crazy. Something started his ADC the move. It happens a lot. Depends on which starter you go. Depends on which god you're playing too. Ray, thank you for the 7. Welcome back, dude. No Shoguns from Ganesh is kind of crazy to me. So after wasting a minute because of sneaking, they get the tier 2 and left. They've allowed for red team to get a little bit of farm back, get all their actives back up. Sneaking also used his beads when he died. Some crazy stuff happening. All the towers, they're gonna back, and they're gonna go fire. I don't know why Mercy ulted that. They should just be like, blue should really be contesting this. They're so afraid. Red actually manages to defend this tier 2. Blue is way too afraid. Their pathing was also bad there, to be honest. As soon as Mercy ulted, they should just ran wide to the lane. Very questionable. So enhanced fire really doesn't get too much for them. Gold evened out a little bit for the most part. Everyone's full build though. Damage done. Raijin back on, or now on top. Samukong right under that. On her right there. Hachi right there. Story of this is the junglers, dude. They're honestly just struggling to get into these fights. This is why when you see SPL players, a lot of the times they're going hybrid builds. When they're playing gods like this, or they're basically waiting towards the very, very end of the fight to go in. I am surprised Stallone upgraded his breastplate instead of selling it. It's not hurting him though. All in all, it's really not the worst item in the world with the book. What up, Celtic? Thank you for the gifted sub. All right, this fire should end the game. Red team has 4 bombs, bro. The Ama has double bombs. They have 4 bombs. What? If red team wins a fight, the game's instantly over. They can just walk in and blow up the Titan instantly. This is Masters Division of Subleague. We're at a point now where Aux is a lot less relevant in the team fights. He can't just walk in and contest 1v5, so the blue team actually has to be in position, ready to go, on the same page. And if they don't, they're going to insta-lose. Bria just got VIP offer 5 gifted. I don't know if I can give you subs anymore, you PS. You got bamboozled. A lot of you guys got bamboozled. I have people gifted like 100. Actually, I mean, Hazard's gifted 700 subs, and I don't think he got timed out once. Pyro was free. Looks like they're going to reset. Oh, they're doing it again. Tricky trying to steal it with an auto. Red team gets the Pyro. That's a 5th bomb if someone picks it up. Sav is... I mean, he gets chunked when they hit him. They just don't all hit him. Stallone's 8-6. Or not Stallone, sorry. Paulie's 8-6. He was having a rough game for a while. I'm surprised he's 8-6. Red Bull, I appreciate that a lot. Okay. I don't know if Aux is just bamboozling, if he's trying to get something started. Gold's back up. If honestly, if I'm blue team, I'm really worried if we take too long because sneaking might go in and creating 1000s. I didn't create any stuff. It's all you guys. I just know, like, I've been wanting to do cool shit and everything lined up. Like, this wheel spin, I had it being made for like a month. It was Mindy's idea like 2 or 3 months ago, and it just got done at the perfect time to pair with the gifted sub sale and everything. Ooh, Ox is taunted. This is what I was worried about. He gets a quadra knock up and he gets his ult off. That was so big for him. I mean, his ult's down now. This blue team has to do something. They're just waiting. They're literally waiting. Fire's being pulled now. This is a perfect fire pull. If I'm red, I'm not afraid of blue now that Ox can't just walk in and do whatever he wants. I don't know how the blue team is going to contest this. There they go. There's the ult. Red team gets the fire giant. Stallone's being bopped by sneaking. Tricky gets killed in a Sav. There's no way they let him get out. Mercy's super low on the right. He's going to fall too. Paulie blinks in. He doesn't fall. Mercy's at 1 HP. Tricky can't land the auto. He gets out. Mercy's gone. Paulie's 1v fucking 18 here. He's going to fall to the Morgan Le Fay. Stallone gets out very, very low. So Honor has fire. Raijin has fire. And Ama has fire. I will say, red got a little lucky that they managed to get that fire giant, because blue definitely has the better overall burst at the low HP. Another back and forth fight. If Ox is there, I think they get the fire or they just kill everybody. But since Ox has a TP in at the tail end of the fire giant, like right as it dies, he's kind of blinking into the actual fight. Made it a lot more in red's favor than it should have been. Me and Bobby should be casting. I mean, Bobby is a caster. Primal Fury's gonna fall to blue. At least they get something out of that. Red's grouping over here on right. Will they go for a Phoenix when they're all up? I bet you they don't. I bet you they're afraid to. 3K pot though. 3K and red pot for the set. And I don't know who else has managed to get that. Let's see. Net worth. Oh yeah. If he has 3K red pot, then all of them should have 3K red pot. Hachi's got to be slamming at this point in the game. Honor obviously slams, but Hachi's just different with the one. I think if Tricky doesn't whiff and get autos blocked onto the solo, I think he's able to kill Paulie faster and they end up getting towers. Titans walking it down. Blue's afraid they're not going to contest the Titans. Yeah, red has them. Oh yeah, they did drop 2 bombs to secure fire. Or 3. I think it was 2. That's how they secured it. Red probably doesn't get that if they don't drop, if they didn't use bombs there. Or they just RNG'd it. This is free. Honestly, this Phoenix is free as it gets. With a Titan walking it in and your carries having fire, your front line having fire. There's a good dash all for Mercy. Tricky trying to stay relevant. Titans being contested. Stallone falls though. So much wait. This is huge. Tricky's clapping. Ox is clapping. The double slow off of the Pridwin. Paulie's in the very back, so he's gone. Sav should die here. They're trying to make sure Blasphemous dies. Tricky is in. Can they catch him? The bomb drop from Blasphemous for Peel? Titan took the Phoenix. Titan's OP. Phoenix still died. And Vapor backed to defend. Look at this. That's crazy. So another fight won by blue, but they're going to get nothing off of this. They didn't kill enough people. Fire's not up. Pyro's up. They should get Pyro at the very least. Look, I understand that their dive is very good. But I honestly believe the issue is that they don't have the damage to insta-kill the Pele. Because Stallone isn't full damage built. DK, thank you for the 11 months. You ain't getting shit. What'd you give me for our 1 month? Nothing. Our 2 month? Nothing. Our 3 month? Nothing. You got a sub? I gave him the content to sub for, so that doesn't make any sense. Good try though. All right, fire coming back up. Will this be the final fire giant of the game? They are contesting the Phoenix being down in the right lane, but it is the right lane. It's the fire side of the map. It's definitely doable. Will someone get picked on blue? Will blue manage to fight on the fire before the fire is dead? These are all questions I don't have answers for. Red team did drop all of their bombs in the last team fight and the fire giant secure. That's crazy to me that they only got 1 Phoenix and the fire giant secure off of 4 bombs. This is the finals. This is for all the marbles. A lot of marbles. Blue team has won the last couple of team fights really like strong overall. They're just their play off of it is so bad. They chase for a while and they don't do anything. Ooh, Fancy Killer getting taunted. The follow-up's there. The whole team drops on him. There's the kill, but it's a turn kill. Paulie insta-dies. He doesn't get to play the game. Sneaking gets a kill. Blasphemous dies. Oh my goodness. And for once, Sneaking gets out of the fight. Now Mercy's trying to disengage. Sav just dashes in right in front of Ox. He's dying to Tricky. That's the game. Blue wins. They went for the all-in kill onto the Ganesha, and somehow Paulie dies instantly. Instantly, Paulie was gone. Goodness gracious. I mean, this is a free win. They should be able to insta-kill Mercy here. He's gone. That's the game. That's crazy. Morgan Le Fay ends up being top damage in the game. That's even crazier. She was like 20k down on Raijin at one point. Ox won them the game. I told you guys that, you know, what, at five minutes? Only reason Blue was even in the game to that point was because of Ox. And then Blue's team fight when they finally grouped was good, but they don't get to that point without Ox. Damage though, 44, 41, 40, 30 out of your Pele, who was trolling really hard. Whew. Well, our champions are Vapor, Ox, Sneakin', Fancy Killer, and Tricky. I didn't know Tricky knew how to win. I've never seen Tricky win a game. That's the first time I've ever seen him win a game. Well, congrats to Blue. I am going to get Tally to get your info because we're going to need everything from you guys. So be on the lookout in the next few days for that info to get you all your stuff.